Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at BTW's Bay Area Beatdown with the BTW Women's Champion, the Hellbent Vixen Viva Van, a.k.a. Viva Six Belts.
Hi, thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for doing this. So I've been seeing you around the scene for a little bit, and I was like, I got to talk to Viva. We gotta chop it up. So that's what this is gonna be.
Okay, all right.
Talk about the journey before wrestling, the journey during, and what's next.
Okay, all right. Where do you want to start first?
I'll start with the band. You were in a band.
Yes, I was.
How long did that go?
Not that long.
Okay. What was the name?
It was called Mocking of the Trinity.
Okay.
Very, very death metal.
All right. How long was the run? Was it like a year, 2, 3?
It was probably about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah,
2 years. Okay.
From 2014, probably.
And then I heard you.
2013 to 2015.
You were the lead vocalist.
Yeah.
And then you were also the only woman in the band.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Then I saw an interview you did, like, it just creative differences.
Yeah. It's very hard to be in a band with 4 different personalities. And also, at that time, I don't think women had that much respect in death metal. So. Got you.
But you were also an actor.
I did do a little acting here and there.
Got 2 SAG vouchers.
Oh, wow. How did you find out about that?
I do my research. I know things.
Okay.
So yeah, you almost had the 3rd, but what happened?
I gave up.
Okay.
I gave up and did modeling and death metal and just went on a whole different
So acting
route.
was before the band.
It was, but
Okay.
you know what? I might have done a little something that might be coming out soon.
Oh, really? So
on Netflix.
Did you on Netflix? Okay, the big companies. So did you go to acting school or?
I did. I went to Howard Fine's acting school.
Howard Fine's. Okay. People don't know this. I used to go to John Robert Powers back in the day.
Oh wow.
I was a little child actor.
Oh.
Obviously didn't amount to much. But moving on from that. So how'd you get into wrestling? Like, did you watch it as a kid? Did you get into it later or?
Yes, I grew up.
As the chairs fall.
Someone throwing steel chairs out here.
Yeah.
Okay, but pretty much I got into it. My dad, he wasn't really around, but he gifted me this PlayStation when I was very young. The very first PlayStation console came with the WWE WrestleMania arcade game.
Got you.
And I was obsessed with this game and had no idea that these were real wrestlers.
Okay.
So one day in school, I was talking to my friends about it, and they're like, well, you should watch it every Thursday night on SmackDowns, when SmackDown used to be on Thursday nights.
Yes.
So I started watching it, and I became obsessed with it. Always had a secret passion for professional wrestling and wanted to be a wrestler, but growing up in the Asian culture, that's not something that you can tell your parents that you wanted to do.
Okay.
So when I was in college, I decided to decided to just look up the nearest pro wrestling school.
Okay.
Couldn't afford it because I was a broke college student at the time. But
I understand.
Something happened where, I was praying. You could say I manifested this, but I got hit from behind me.
Okay.
And it was a small fender bender, and the guy was like, I don't want any insurance involved. Here's a check, and it was exactly the amount that I needed to start professional wrestling school.
That's God. That's the big man.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you went to KnokX Pro, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you learned from Rikishi and Black Pearl. So you've been like SoCal based your whole life?
All my life.
Okay. So what's that like, learning from the dynasty, the bloodline?
It's an honor, and I try taking everything they give me. They still critique me to this very day. If they see I do something wrong, Rikishi will definitely text me and be like, Viva, what are you doing? You should be doing this and this. So, yes, I love them to death. They're like my father figures, and I learn from them always.
Awesome. I love it. So how did you decide on your presentation? How did you decide on this character? Did you try something else before, or has this always been how you presented yourself?
I would like to think that this has always been me,
but
I keep evolving, and it's not a character. It is me, but times 10 in the ring. And one of the things that I learned when I had started professional wrestling was I did a Rocky Romero seminar very early on in 2017, and he told me that what you think you have now, it's going to just keep evolving, and I would always just take that and keep trying to elevate and upgrade whatever I got.
No, they always do say like the best like characters or the most success you can see is like an extension of yourself times 10, and you've done that and you've proven that. I mean, you got 6 championships: PCW, FSW, NTLL, AWF, the Tomahawk one, and of course the BTW one.
Right here.
So Do you travel with all of them?
No.
Also, because I know like that must be a nightmare in TSA to go with one alone.
With one alone, I always get pulled over. Even with pre-check, they're like, "What is this?" Pull me to the side every time. So I'm prepared to always get pulled over, even if it's TSA pre-check. But to travel with all of them, I think that would be a very expensive, check bag.
So what's the most you've traveled with?
The most I've traveled with would probably be 3.
3? Okay, okay. It's somewhat manageable. I would
It's
assume.
very heavy. I don't think I can bring all of them at
Oh,
once.
got you.
Yeah.
They really just take it out like, hey, what's this? They do that?
Yeah, they want. I feel like a lot of them just want to take a look at it.
Got you. So the AWF one was the first championship you won, and then you won it for a second time. What does that mean to you?
What that means to me is AWF gave me a chance early on in my career, and they believed in me since the very beginning, and that will always have a special place in my heart.
Because you won that one like a year in, right? Or a year and a half or something like that?
Okay. Less than a year in, I think.
Okay, wow. There you go. Yeah, I mean, holding all these championships, it's like a nod from the promotion, like you're going to be the face of this division, face of our company. So that's what's up. I'm glad to see you succeeding in all these different avenues, all these different places. So, I mean, you've had some appearances on Impact Wrestling and AEW. How was that for you? What'd you learn?
I learned to, listen, be coachable, and just, always be willing to learn and grow from every experience.
Gotcha. Did anybody pull you aside and was like, hey, we like your style or anything like that, and give you some pointers?
Yeah, we do usually get like critiques backstage every time after every match, so that really helps, and I try to just take it in and improve each time I come back.
Anybody of note pull you aside and give you some wisdom?
Yeah, Dustin Rose has. Okay. Yeah.
He works with the women over in AEW, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right on. So then you were number 50 on the PWI's Women's Top 150. First time, right?
First time.
Hey, that's top 50 in the world. That's impressive.
Thank you.
The hard work is showing off. So, what was that like when you first found that out?
I almost didn't believe it. I didn't think that I would ever make it that high my first time.
So, do they like notify you you're going to be on there before, or do you just see it when it comes out?
I just got tagged in it, and that's when they didn't notify me at all. Even before that, I think the issue before that, I was top 10 in the women's section for the month. Okay. And with that, I didn't even know either, and that I was tagged in by someone on Twitter, and that's how I found out about that as well.
I've always wondered how that works. Like, do they let you know ahead of time, or
no?
Okay.
I think it's usually if they have like a section for you in the article, that's when they reach out to you. But other than that, it's been a surprise.
And then I've also, seen you talk about being the first Vietnamese-American wrestler. Mm-hmm. So what's that mean for you and your culture?
That means for me to keep pushing through. I hope to be able to create more opportunities for people like me. Just let people know that there are so many Southeast Asian wrestlers out there, and we're here and we can go.
All right. An inspiration, a role model. So, Viva, this is the rapid fire portion of the interview. I'm going to ask you a question. First thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
You look a little nervous.
I'm sorry if I have wrestler brain fart.
It's okay. It's okay. Favorite wrestler of all time?
Undertaker.
All right. Favorite show your band ever played?
At the Vex.
Okay. Favorite song your band recorded?
Wrath of She.
Okay. Can we get a little bit?
No. Death metal sounds weird a cappella.
Okay. So do you sing death metal when you sing karaoke?
No, I don't. Well, I would do it on 70K.
Okay.
Because they do have death metal karaoke on those ships. So I feel like I'm around people who will understand death metal karaoke. But for regular karaoke, I'll just sing R&B.
What's the go-to? No, we need to know. What's the go-to? We're getting deep here.
Oh, getting deep here? For karaoke? Regular karaoke, or what do you mean?
No, we're getting to know Viva Van. What's the R&B song for regular karaoke?
I love Rihanna.
Okay. Umbrella or?
Yeah, Umbrella's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, Please Don't Stop the Music is another.
Okay, I see.
I feel like Rihanna's just queen, so I love everything about her. Absolutely. And she's fun to sing along to.
Absolutely. Probably one of the best halftime performances we've ever seen.
For real.
How did you feel? How did you feel about it?
I was so blown away. That was what we've been wanting for so long. And, Rihanna knows we've been waiting for this new album but she gave us a halftime
she gave us a halftime show.
It was her show.
Favorite match you've ever had?
This changes every time because, you know, new matches. There's been so many great opponents, but my recent one would probably be Masha's.
Masha Slamovich? Yeah.
Yes.
That was
PWI
dope.
Ultra.
I saw some clips of that. That looked very violent.
She's a tough one.
Oh,
She's amazing.
She's unreal, for real. Favorite horror film?
The Exorcist.
Okay.
That's what got me into horror movies.
Right. Now, this is a two-parter. Hot Tub Time Machine. If you could travel back in time to any concert and any wrestling show, what would they be?
I would love to be able to see Chuck from death when he was alive.
Okay.
So any concert that he's alive at, that's what I want to travel back to.
Okay.
And as for wrestling,
any wrestling show in history.
I don't know the exact show, but I would love to see Manami Toyota live in her prime.
Okay.
Versus, I think it was Asia Kong.
Ooh, that's great. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. All right, Viva, this has been a pleasure. Let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at Hellbent Vixen on IG, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook.
All right. Viva Van, everybody.
Bye.
Lastly,
Cut!